Hi.
Big apologies to our fishies.
We're still alive.
Yeah,
Just about.
just about. We got pretty torn up. Doing decorations. The decorations fight back.
Yeah, they're done now.
Yeah,
It took a
thankfully.
long time.
I even had time to make one, but I'm not going to show it because it looks like it.
No, I was going to show them around the kitchen.
Oh, it looks like mental 5-year-old.
It doesn't. Right, okay, so the kitchen, I don't know because I can't actually see what I'm doing. So we have a bell over there,
Ding ding.
a light up bell. We've got our festive tea towels. Got that one that I bought my mum from Primark. That one. That's what she, not that, that's what she made. And she knitted Mrs. Claus, which is here. Yeah, that's, oh, and we got the clings on the window. I apologise for the sort of weird angle, and then I will show you the festive room. Yeah.
Someone said it looked like Santa Claus had thrown up.
Yeah. So, that's our house for the now.
Looking festive.
And when it all comes down, we'll be like,
And give them along with it. What a men come round today. I was having a nap.
so was I.
And then they started with the pneumatic drills and I wasn't having a nap anymore. But they better retile my pathway because there's innocent and scratched tiles out there. Won't be happy if I get a strip of concrete.
They probably will put a strip of concrete in because it's cheaper.
Don't want to.
Yeah. That was Michelle.
Yeah, someone messaging.
That was Michelle.
What saying was the toilet one?
No, I don't know. I don't know what she's saying because I can't look at it. So I've got an advent calendar that my mum.
You've got 3 advent.
Well, I've got 3 advent calendars, and I've got one that I bought, and it's a gingerbread house, and my mum loved it so much she went, don't throw it away, and she filled it up for me. And in one of them, one that I got yesterday was this.
Cost me a fortune for that.
It's this. This is this.
Black lipstick.
It's not just black lipstick, it's matte velvet lipstick. This one. But I thought that was so cute and adorable. This is a little skull. And you're so cute. So I had like a want list on eBay and I went on it and just randomly bought me a load of stuff from there, which is cool because I sort of know what I've got in there, but I don't know where I put it. Like she gave me the stuff and said put it in the little drawers, and I don't remember what was where. And that was when I looked at it, but I didn't look at them all.
It was usually give me boxes at random.
What you did? I'm making Pringles.
And she's got a gift on your homemade one as well.
Yeah, I've got that's on the 25 box, so on the Christmas day I'll get that. But that's got Kinder bonbons in it, and then I've got a Kinder advent calendar. Got you an advent calendar as well.
Yeah.
Did so much shopping the other day. Ridiculous amount of shopping.
I had panniers on Charlotte.
There's money jumper. Primark. We love a bit of Primark, don't we? And the tea towels came from Primark. Yeah, it was open and I spent a fortune in there. I've got a new throw for my bed as well. That Andy loves.
No right going in Primark. We always spend way too much.
You shouldn't go in there.
I should stay away from there.
But I've got all my mum's presents now. I mean, I've ordered. There's one thing coming off. 2 things. Sorry, coming from eBay. Because usually when I get my money, I just spend. But my mum said if you keep back a bit of money, she said the January sales, Killstar. She had to mention Killstar.
Yeah, because I knew that she kept money back if she wants Killstar.
Yeah, they have a really cool case on there that I want. It's a coffin. And that is what I'm after, but I'm waiting for it to go down in price. It went down to like £50. And if it goes down to £50 again, then it's mine.
And when you start getting normal money, you can start paying the Sky bill as well. So, yeah, we're having great fun at the moment. There is one room that is not cleared yet, and that's mine.
Yeah, but she'll do it. She'll get there. It's not that bad. I mean, it's a little bit messy, but it's not too bad.
bad enough. So if we seem to be not noshing, but we're not eating properly at the moment either.
No. Because we're saving ourselves for our Christmas dinner. Which we will definitely record. I know I said I was going to do the tree.
I
But
was swearing too much.
she did the garland.
And if you heard the words...
The air was literally turning blue. It was disgusting. But we'll definitely do the cooking for you.
garland get called everything.
Because I'm at this table anyway, so if I just have the camera set up and you can see me doing what I'm
The
doing.
thing is, the garland, I've only had it for about 2 years. And the old one I made from the green tinsel with the ribbons in it and that. And it was fine. This one's got wire in it. And it tears me up like you wouldn't believe. I get caught on the wire, I have the wire stuck in my hair, I have it stuck in my fingers.
Yeah, but it went up really easy this year.
This year it went up easier than it ever has before. I think it's getting used to the fact that I will not let you defeat me.
You bend it in mysterious ways.
It looks wonky still, but it's...
I like it.
It's staying that way because I really can't be bothered with it this year. I'm just, every year I fight it, every year.
I've got some new baubles for the tree. Disney ones.
Well, the thing is, I've got an altar in there. And
The witchy stuff.
I got my vase back. Didn't I, Kaylin? It cost me 15 quid to get my vase.
16 quid.
16 quid to get my vase back because I had to buy one off Killstars and everything, you know. And I decided that I was going to put baubles in it. And I'm going to make some pics, which I haven't as yet.
You haven't done it. But I decided because it looks nice with the balls. But I thought, it's Christmas. We have too much tinsel. I'll stick some tinsel in it. And it's really made it look amazing, isn't it?
Mm.
And my flowers. Now, not a lot of people know, so I have a big massive vase of flowers and twigs. They are twigs. And I didn't know what to do with them. And so I got some baubles from Pound Shop that cost a £5. Pound Shop £5. Go figure. And I bought the baubles specially for the vase because she wanted baubles in it. And so I bought this pack of baubles for a £5. And I put some on the twigs.
I've got to make some pics now.
And it actually looks really good, doesn't it?
I used to have florist pics that I used to put an arrangement in that vase, but I lost them in the mood, so I'm going to make me one.
She's got the things for it. She's got to get round to doing it.
And see, because I've been doing everything else, I haven't got around to doing that yet.
I will be doing a quick video of the house when it's been, because we didn't hoover today. So when we've hoovered up tomorrow and everything, I will do a video of the house. Give you a little house tour.
Because I've got my new rug down as well.
Yeah. My bedroom's all done. It's nice and tidy. I've got an amazing throw, which is Disney.
Mine isn't.
Andy boy loves the throw. He loves the rug. He loves the throw. He's either on the rug or he's upstairs in my bed. He's in my bed right now. I went in there because I went to get my clothes so I could do my video for you guys, and he was laying on my bed and he looked at me like, get out my room.
No, I went in to see if I could get a two. It's like the honey roast ham there.
It's not my room anymore. Oh, Costa.
We had a big purple flat. It comes with a big purple quality street.
They're not that big though, are they?
Well, no, but
it's the purple one. It's called the purple one. I thought it was
called the big purple.
No, it's the big purple one when you buy the big ones that we used to buy all the time. The purple one. And it's got like, it's like hazelnut chocolate and it's got like cream and hazelnut chocolate on top. It's so nice though. And they were running out of the syrup when I went in there, so they filled up water and gave it a shake. I was like, it better not taste watery, and didn't actually, so. But they didn't give us any sugar.
No, I haven't gone back for sugar. I've got really tight fisted with this sugar in Costa.
Tesco.
Tesco, you can
tell the fish. No, you can tell the fish about Tesco. disgusted.
We went in Tesco. First of all, he screamed at us to put our masks on.
The security guard, this one.
Now, we have issues with masks. She can't breathe and I can't see.
Ow.
Because when you breathe with a mask on, it goes up and fogs up your glasses. She can't breathe, I can't breathe properly and can't sleep. So we went in Tesco's. Put your masks on. So we put our masks on. We're going around Tesco. Nobody had a mask on. Nobody. And the guy behind the counter had his mask here. It looked more like a beard cover. And I was absolutely disgusted. As I come out of Tesco, I'm not wishing you Merry Christmas.
Yeah, he wasn't very nice.
He's horrible.
Like, to shout at someone and then not tell anyone else to do it. It's wrong. But, we had a fun time shopping. We went everywhere. We went...
The £50 note.
Oh, went to the bank, drew out some money, quite a lot of money, and they gave me a £50 note amongst the other money that I got. And I went into the pound shop to spend the £50 note, and they wouldn't take it. Now, I wouldn't mind, my shopping came to over £50, so they should have taken it, but they said, oh, we don't take £50 notes now. So I went into the bargain bucket place, which is across the road from the pound shop, and they took it. And the guy in there went, well, money is money at the end of the day.
Yeah, and we spent less than that than we did in the pound shop.
I spent like £7 in the bargain shop, and they took a £50 note.
Mainly getting candles.
Got some other stuff as well, but mainly candles.
Mainly candles, because we get through candles like no one's business in this house because of spells and such.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of candle magic at the moment. And I explode candles.
And oil. Yeah, we were doing a spell and Kelly put so much intent in it. I've never seen this happen. We had a charm candle, which is a beeswax candle, on top of the spell jar. And it wouldn't burn evenly. The wick came out of the side and it ended up looking a bit like, don't pick it off.
No,
It
it's got
ended
fur
up
on it.
looking something like this. So I moved the candle round to try and get as much of the wick to burn as possible, trying to burn it like it's nothing, which is what you do.
It did, it splattered, look.
And she put so much intent in it. I've never seen a candle do this. As it got to the end of the wick, it went and went in two different directions, nearly setting my tarot cards on fire. Something like this, I put over tarot cards and I went, put a lot of intent in that, did you? And I think she did, and it looks absolutely foul. But then it should.
It's not a very nice spell that you're doing there, though, is it?
No.
Although we do white magic, hoodoo, you can make some pretty nasty spells.
Yeah, these.
Oh yeah. Mainly with like herbs and stuff. With
Are these nuclear bombs?
okay, these are like the hottest chilies that you can get.
You can't get chili hotter. This is Carolina Reaper. And it is the hottest chili
We've
in
got
the
them
world.
ones, and we've got the second hottest, which is ghost peppers, which I think we
It's,
showed you before.
There's a Scoville heat thing. And I think these come to about 8 million.
Probably.
They are
They don't look very nice, do
the
they?
pepper spray that the police use
Hang on.
isn't as hot as that. They use ghost peppers, which I've also got in there.
It doesn't actually say.
No, because the Scoville thing's American.
Yeah, but these are actually from American. Country of origin, USA. It's been packed in an environment where nuts are present.
Well, you have to be nuts with it.
I'm not eating it anyway.
But the thing is, we've
It's all
seen
weird.
we've seen people actually do the chili challenge with these, and these screw you up for a good few days.
Bloke.
When you've had one.
No one like
That
ghost
was
chilies with a dip.
It was ghost chilies, which are not as hot as these, with a Carolina Reaper dip. And they dipped the ghost chilies in this Carolina Reaper dip. One of them was getting really aggressive. He was like, ah, ah, ah. And the other one, he was a little skinny guy, and I think that someone stuck a hose pipe down his throat.
She felt so sorry for
I've
him.
never seen anyone vomit so much, and he was going, help me, mummy, mummy. And
You felt sorry for
I
him.
did feel for him, and he had an ice lolly. And he's like, it was constant. He could not stop being sick. But I don't know. I mean, I know they're hot. I know
Yeah.
they're lethally hot. But they call them Carolina Reapers. I thought they were going to look cooler. Same as ghost chili. Why do they call them ghost chili? They don't look like ghosts. They look like red chilies.
They look like shriveled up testicles. I'm sorry, but they do. I think that's what happens when you eat one.
Check it out on YouTube. Chili Challenge. It is hilarious.
And there's this guy, Beard Meets Food. He doesn't do spice.
He doesn't like spicy stuff.
And just lately he's been doing like spice challenges because it's what people want to see. And he tried the nuts and he was sitting there, he was sweating. He was in a right state, wasn't he?
He's gone into shock. What? I couldn't think his hands.
And it's quite dangerous. That's why I won't eat one. Your eyes will you turn into a rat mess. I mean, even when trying the paprika, it made my tongue go numb. I wasn't crying or anything. I was like, ooh.
No, it's not that spicy. It's too spicy to be paprika, but it's not like.
Imagine this though, right? Cayenne pepper, ghost chilies, and Carolina Reaper. Would you want to try that?
I wouldn't.
I made.
And also, there's this one as well.
Where the chili? Where's that thing I made?
It's in that box.
Ah.
These are dried chilies.
Dried chilies.
I know they say that it's chocolate in there, but it's really not.
We've got pasta over there as well.
It's dried chili.
I made a mixture. Hang on, because I've got to go down the witchy box, which is in front of the thingy. A second. That's my eyes. It's very interesting. Is this? Is it this? Is it this? No, it's not.
No,
No, there it is. Okay, so I made this for spells. Just for spells. Where's the... There it is. This is not for anything else. There's no way in hell we're going to eat this. This is my little mixture that I made because it's not just hot, it's not really hot foot powder, is it? It's deadly hot foot powder. This is an extreme version of hot foot powder. Now, if you don't know what hot foot powder is, Mum, explain hot foot powder. You are the witch.
If you don't want somebody to visit you, if you don't want someone to phone you, if you don't want to be bothered, you use hot foot powder. You can sprinkle it under your doormat. You can sprinkle it around your home, in places where you don't want people poking around. And if you don't want the phone calls, you can place it by your phone. This will not block all of them.
But it's simple. It's with you put, I don't know what you put, pepper, salt. I didn't put any salt in this because I wanted it for bad intent. As I did that for bad intent. Salt's purification. I didn't want this to be purified in any way.
There is crushed chilies. There's cayenne pepper. There's paprika.
Ghost chilies.
There is
Chili powder.
Chili powder, very, very hot chili powder. There is remnants of some ghost pepper in there, and there's not a lot of ghost pepper in there.
There is whole pepper.
Black peppercorns.
Yeah, black peppercorns. There's a ghost chili right there.
There are some bits of ghost chili in there.
Yeah.
I just ripped one up and put it in there.
Let's just put it this way,
But
okay? If you put
normally
this in
when
your
we-
cooking, you'd be sorry.
When we do a spell, I usually put more ghost chili to it.
If you wanted to put this in your cooking, you would be very sorry that you did, because this is a nasty little.
It's a nasty mixture, though. Nasty.
Yeah, I can be malicious too. But she said, I said to my mum, because she said she's got to put all this stuff in, and I went, just give me a pot. And I said, then give me the stuff, and she did. Didn't know what I was going to do with it, did you?
I had a feeling you were going to mix it, so. And the thing is, when you mix it, you have to mix it with intent.
Yeah. So there's bad intentions in here. But that's what she needed. That's what she got. And this will be used for a spell. Probably tonight.
Very nice one.
But it's going to have the Carolina Reaper in it as well.
Yeah.
Did I put a cayenne pepper in that? I didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some very nasty stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I don't know what they were playing, but we bought paprika now. We've used paprika for years.
On popcorn in.
We use it on popcorn. We use it in loads of things. Paprika is not generally hot.
It's not hot at all, never.
No, that paprika is hot. That paprika is like curry powder.
That paprika is good for spells though.
It's good for spells, but ain't much good for cooking, is it?
No.
I put some in. What is it I made?
Mushroom soup.
I make mushroom soup. And I thought, oh, I'll just put a little bit of paprika in, because I normally do, you know, a little pinch of paprika. It was like curry.
To make it smoky.
It wasn't smoky.
No, it was hot.
It was hot. It was like eating fire.
Well, no, I think Carolina Reaper is like eating fire.
Well, we don't do spice in this house. So she with chili there and Caroline. We don't really do spice in this house, but no, it's spicy.
I mean, they said that
I'm sitting here going, we don't do spice in this house. I've got crushed chili peppers over there. I've got another kilogram of crushed chili peppers out there in the box.
the on the jalapeno scale.
Jalapeno.
On that scale, I think it was Carolina Reapers are something million times more hotter than.
There's a guy called Joey Scobell or Jimmy Scobell or something like that, and he's got his own chili.
You already said that.
Just describing what he is. And he's got his own chili grading system, and he says there's so many times more powerful than whatever pepper, and that is about 8 million times. But as they say, ghost chili, which I've also got there, is spicier than what the police use in that pepper spray. So that Carolina Reaper is even worse than that. So.
And she did actually get the ghost pepper in her eye.
Yeah. I couldn't see straight for 2 days.
And you have to wear gloves when dealing with both ghost peppers and Carolina Reapers.
Because they burn your skin.
And they're not very nice little vegetables.
They will burn your skin. They are dry. I'm not supposed to have any of the burny stuff in them. You're supposed to be able to handle them quite simply.
No.
No.
So imagine if they're like that dry, what are they going to be like fresh?
Apparently when they dry, they're worse than when they're fresh. So, I don't know, because I don't do spicy. I think the spiciest thing I had was, my dad used to like this hot pot, and Mum bought some of these red chili peppers, little red ones, and they were dry. And I thought
I hadn't done it in ages.
I thought one was a sweet.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't really bite into it. I was sort of like sucking the outside skin. And my mum noticed what I was doing and she told me to stop, and I said it's plastic. And she explained that it wasn't actually plastic, but I was sucking on it was actually pepper. But they put dried chili peppers in parrot mix. Now, we had a parrot. And we used to buy this parrot mix all the time. And we gave him the parrot mix. And one day at the chili, he went mental. He was sticking his head in the water. He was going loopy because he had the chili. Now, I don't know why they put chili in parrot mix, because obviously our parrot hated it. He couldn't take the pepper.
Maybe he was just your parrot couldn't take it, and most parrots can.
Okay, we've got the blitz going off again. They're letting off fireworks again. So
Which really annoys me because it scares the cats.
it's not that. It's the weird times of night they do it.
It scares the cats though.
This is early for them. They were letting these off at 2 a.m. yesterday.
But that does affect the cats in a big way.
Yeah.
They don't like it.
And, you know, I don't even think that a Feliway plug would help, because it's all around us. We've got them, they do it next door, they do it that side next door, they do it over the back. They do it out the front there, they do it in the middle of the road. So I don't think a Feliway plug would help.
Yeah,
them.
Christmas, New Year, it's terrible.
Yeah, no,
You have
it is like bliss.
Down the road, letting them off in the road, and then you have down that end of the road, letting them off in the road.
Well, it was Diwali a few weeks ago, and they were letting fireworks off on the road, and that was, the cats were going insane.
Yeah. But like usually at New Year we like to watch them because stupid things happen, like they fall over and they shoot out at people. That's hilarious. Last year some guy set off some fireworks and the fireworks fell over and it was shooting at him. He was running down the road.
Mind you, I must admit, I had just passed my exams as a nurse and we lived in Shoebury. And we had these people that lived downstairs, and next to the word bad neighbours in the dictionary was a picture of them. They were awful. And they decided that they were going to let fireworks off downstairs. Now the bloke was an idiot. I mean, he nailed a Catherine wheel to a wooden shed door. My wooden shed door. And I had scorch marks on it for years. And he was holding a firework in his hand, a rocket. And the idea was you light the fuse on the rocket, and then just as it's about to go off, you let go. You've got to let go.
What was that?
The moron downstairs who was going out with that Michelle thing.
Oh.
They're going, you burnt your hand, we've got to take you to the hospital, we've got to take you to the hospital. What do you need? I got killed. She's a nurse. Oh, sorry, I haven't finished my training. And I want you. No, I didn't. I failed. I didn't pass. I don't know what to do. And they said, well, what's the best thing for a benign? Get tea towel, cold water, and everything around his head. I don't know. Someone I really didn't want to help.
Good nurse, huh?
I know I should help anyone who's in need, but he really got up my nose.
Mind you, what they did to him wasn't very nice, so yeah.
No, he didn't. Leaving a pregnant cat in a house on her own and just leaving her alone. Just
No, he wanted us to starve to death.
Yeah.
But she didn't. We got her and she had a bloody good life.
She was my cat. Very much my cat. To the point of I got a new bedspread with a big pentagram on it. I thought, right, my new bedspread.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It
She
was the
laid in the
waddling.
middle of the pentagram.
She used to waddle when she walked. She had arthritis in her legs and she couldn't walk properly. And she used to waddle, and it was like, oh my god. You see my mum coming along, you see midnight next to her, it's like, Jesus Christ.
I'm moaning.
She used to moan so much.
And stop.
And, yeah, she's snoring loud as well. And she was dying. I was in my mum's room, and she wanted to cuddle me. No, she didn't. She peed on me. That cat hated me. She crept under my bed. She peed all over me. She was sick on me.
And when she was actually on her, she was dying. We knew she was dying, but her certain person had.
You have said his name before.
Yeah, I had an appointment at the job centre to get his national insurance number. We had to go to Whitechapel So we went to Whitechapel. I asked Michelle to stay midnight because I knew she was on her way out. She was very, very ill. She couldn't move. She was just laying there and very, very ill. And we got a message from Michelle panicking. You know, did you go, please, can you get back? Because I don't think midnight's going to last much longer. She held on. She held on until I got back. And I came back. And I went, come on, sweetheart. And she was sort of like, she was laying on her side going like this, trying to run. So I
She
picked
couldn't
her
run
up.
anyway.
I know, but she was trying. And I picked her up and I went, all right, darling, okay, it's fine. And she looked at me and she just sort of closed her eyes and that was it. But she waited for me to get back. She waited until I came in.
Mimi upset me though.
Mm. But I swear midnight waited for me because she didn't go until I came in, and I came in and she was laying on the floor on her side and she was going like this, like she was trying to run. And I picked her up, and as soon as I said, it's all right, sweetheart, she went.
Mimi is my baby girl. She was my first cat. And she was old, and she tried to, we had this shelf in the toilet, and she tried to jump up it and she missed and cracked her ribs. And she broke a rib on the toilet. We didn't know. But who's this cat? I'm not joking, she was a diva. And if I had a tattoo done, dyed my hair, got a piercing, anything like that, she wouldn't talk to me for a long time, like a week to a month, depending on what I had done. So she was a right diva. And she was under the sofa. I don't know how she got under the sofa, but she was under the sofa. And I said to my mum, have you seen Mimi? And she went, no, we moved the sofa because we had to clean up anyway. And she was under the sofa and she was flat. And I was like, it's flat. Not Mimi. So I picked her up and she was wheezing and she was in agony. So we took her to the vet. And then I put her down because her rib had punctured her lung.
And the vet had a garden egg.
And it was the look. She gave me one last look and it was one hell of a look.
She was staring at her. They come up and they gave her the injection. As soon as they stuck the needle in, she turned around and she looked at Kaylin. But I don't think she was saying what you thought she was saying.
You evil cow.
I don't think that's what she was saying at all.
I think that's what she was saying.
I don't.
I hate you.
Thing is, you could never tell Midnight because she had like
Mimin.
a white... Mimin, sorry. She had a white bit going down there and she always looked like she had the hump. Constantly looked like she had the hump. Even when she was really happy, she looked like she had the hump. And, you know, we said goodbye. Kelly couldn't take a collar if I had to.
I gave her a kiss.
And I said goodbye to her. But the last one was Pants.
Yeah, but you think that she... What was it you said? Do you think Mimi was saying to me?
She said thank you.
Mimi.
I think she did eventually. I think that was her thank you, but
I think it was like, I hate you.
Pants was the worst one.
Yeah, well, he just... I
had
think you should stop talking about this because you're going to get all
I
emotional.
had a big white cat called Fat Man. He was beautiful.
Pants.
He was Pants. He was my
Yeah, like when he ran across the room with a modem in his mouth.
I loved that cat. He was amazing. He was fantastic. He used to bite people. He was brilliant.
Yeah, Leanne.
Yeah, Leanne. For those of you that don't know, Leanne came around my house and she had her socks on. And she'd stood in one of the kids' suites on the way out, so she had like a chew stuck to her sock. And she came in and she was sitting there. And Pants thought, oh, sweets. And he bit her straight through the foot. Leanne didn't realise he bit her. And I was sitting there with a tissue like this, tapping her foot, and she thought I was just messing around. And she went, I'm bleeding. I went, yeah. What? And I went, he bit you. She went, oh! She said some other 4-letter words as well. So I'm cleaning it up for you. She said, I thought he was just poking me. I went, and he bit through the milk. We bought a full pint of milk in. He bit through it. He was all square. He was amazing. Oh, that cat was fantastic. He nicked a chili pepper, one of those great big green ones,
A jalapeno.
and ran away with it. And he was eating it in the kitchen. He was brilliant. He was the most amazing cat.
The modem, not good.
Yeah, the modem. Now Mark is slow, and he had some cakes, and he threw the cake wrapper in the fireplace we had, and it got stuck to the modem. We didn't notice. Pants decided that he wanted this cake wrapper, but it was stuck to the modem. He's got the modem in his mouth and he's run across the room with it.
Chased by me.
And I was trying to grab him as well. He went out in the kitchen and he got his head stuck. We had a machine with the filter and it didn't have the facey bit on the front. And he went out there and he got his head stuck in the hole.
I'm like, Mum, Phantom's head's missing.
And Mark had to get mad and he scratched him. When we came back one night, like just after we got him, I said, you did give me a big white cat for my birthday, didn't you?
He was behind the oven.
Yeah, we couldn't find him, he was behind the oven. When I went in hospital to have my gallstones out, he drove Kaylee insane,
He was
didn't he?
crying.
He was crying for me.
What about the drums?
And this sounds like animal cruelty, but it really wasn't. Kaylee was playing the drums and Rock Band the game. And she's like this. And Phantom stuck his head up like that and she whacked him really hard across the head. He was dazed, he was like, and I'm going, come here, darling, you're alright. And then when I put him back on the floor, he went back for more. I
went, Pants, get down, because I will hit you. And I warned him, and he went away, and then he came back again. It was like, I'm really, don't. And I went smack.
He was the most amazing cat. He was huge. And I'm not talking about hugely fat, he was just a really big cat.
No, he was fat as well.
He was fat as well, but he was a big cat. And Mark had just got his job at the Olympics. He just got confirmation that he was going to be working at the Olympics. And I was in the kitchen and I went, oh, that's good, you know, you got your confirmation. And Phantom was walking on the cookery box and he just sort of keeled over. And Mark went, is he alright? I think he's fine. But when I went over, he was all limp and floppy, and that wasn't Phantom. So I screamed at Mark. Mark took Phantom off me, and I ran into phone PDSA. And I got this horrible, horrible woman on the phone. And she goes, we'll get him down here as soon as possible. Otherwise we won't let you in because the door will be locked. Not what you want when your cat is dying. So I went, really? So we ran down there. We had Phantom in the cat box.
That's all being weird.
They're not, they're warm. We had him in the cat box. And we got a bus and we took him down there. And this woman would not get out of Mark's way. Mark had him in the box and this woman would not get out of his way. In the end, he had to push her to get her out of the way. We went running over to the vets at 90 miles an hour. And we got in there. The Rottweiler was behind the desk. And I went, oh, this is Phantom. Luckily, at that point, the vet came out the door and said, right, okay, we'll take him straight in. Took the cat box off me. I'm sitting in the waiting room, I'm distraught. I'm like, what's happening to my baby? And they come out and told me that he'd gone. And I went in to say goodbye to him.
Alright, Graham, alright. Go in.
I went in to say
Taking a mickey.
I went in to say goodbye to him and I couldn't take his collar off. Mark had to do it. I had the empty back cat box and I walked to Kaylee's work to tell her that Phantom had gone. And me and Kaylee were just standing outside where she worked crying. Because it was my baby.
I went round my friend's house that night and told her about it.
Yeah, because he was my baby. I loved him. I mean, anyone can tell you how much I love that cat.
Well, we get on to a happy subject now.
Yeah, because he was my baby.
We could talk about this all day. We've got had so many cats that have lost that meow.
Meow, Taz,
Peak.
Felix, Peak, Alton. Yeah, we're not going to go into it because I will sit here, I will burst into tears at some point, and it's not good. And it is Christmas, and it's supposed to be a happy time.
Oh, actually, yeah, we watched a film last Christmas.
Oh yeah, that was an excellent film. I have never seen such a good film. I like Christmas films. I do. I moan about them because they're nearly all like Hallmark films, and you get like they go, you know, they meet. Someone gets a job and they go there and they meet someone they hate their guts and then they end up falling in love and
What have you done?
they just died. So, you know, it's boring. It's really, really boring. But I'll still watch them because they're Christmas films.
That's why she likes Home Alone and Santa Claus and things like that.
I thought Last Christmas was going to be one of them. It wasn't.
Yeah, but I've got to watch it again to see if I can notice where...
I would recommend this film to anybody.
As long as you don't mind a bit of swearing.
No, I mean, she's a bit of a tart, isn't she? She's a bit of a tart.
Yeah, but she's... The first thing that she said... Well, it's not the first thing she says, but she says this bit in it. I just said, it's me and Michelle.
Fudge my life.
No, she went, I hate my life.
No, she said something about fudge my life. Why is it always me or something?
That wasn't that bit, but she gets thrown out of this house. And the first thing goes out, she went, I hate my life. I was like, that's me and Michelle.
Yeah, because the kiss landed on a toe as well, just to add insult to injury. But yeah, she's a bit of a tart, and you're like, she's a bit miserable. But you actually find out why she's miserable, and you actually find out what's going on with her. And when you do, you can see a vulnerability about her. But the story has a big twist.
Oh yeah.
And I would recommend this film to anybody. I was a bit dubious about it. I don't really like Wayne's music. George Michael was a wonderful man, but his music, no. So I was a bit dubious, wasn't I? I was a bit, I want to see it, but, you know, music's not going to be great, and she's going to fall in love with someone. It is a great film. I would recommend it to anybody.
They're twisting it.
Over the age of about 12, obviously. But,
they're twisting it, though. It was not one that you would expect. It was like...
No. And it was amazing. I loved it.
And it's the way it happens as well. The twist happens in a really weird way.
I've been waiting for this film to come on Sky Cinema. And it had been slated by a lot of people. A lot of people had said really bad things about it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to, is it something I'm going to watch or not? And when it's in YouTube, and when I did watch it, I was like, yeah, okay, you can see where this is going. They're gonna fall in love, and watch it. I can't say anything about it without giving the entire plot away, and I'm not going to do that.
It's just a very big twist. It's a very strange twist that you don't expect.
They were doing a thing about it on YouTube because I was saying about Christmas films. And I was sitting there going, I don't know.
It was the twists that were in Christmas films. And I watched it, but I didn't really get it because I had a guy, la, 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 next to me. And I was just like...
Because I was determined that I wasn't going to look at that clip or see that clip. Because I wanted to see the film and not have a spoiler.
So, I mean, I'm really glad that we watched it, but I've got to... The thing is, you watch it once and then you have to watch it again. Not because it's such a good film.
Well, it is.
It is, but you may have missed something. This is all to do with the twist. You have to watch it twice.
The thing is, I think that's the way with a lot of films that got twisted on.
Yeah, I might have to watch it again tonight, actually. I don't mind watching it again. It's a really
one
good
with
film.
a twist in it. Sixth Sense, yeah.
Oh, that was twisty.
That has got a twist in it.
Yeah.
You watch it once, you find out that he's actually dead, and then you have to watch it again.
Red.
Yeah, and see the clues and everything. And I was like, yeah.
Because there's a red doorknob on the cupboard under the stairs.
Where he studies, that's his study.
Her blanket was red.
Anything that he can touch.
His shirt was red.
But, you know, it's just like, that is a film with a twist.
I like that film.
And
I see dead people.
if there is a film with a twist, then what's another film with a twist?
There's so many.
Yeah.
We watched one the other day and I can't.
Split.
Yes. That has a twist.
But we can't tell you the twist on that one
But
because it's a more recent movie.
There's but there is three. There is Unbroken, which surprised me. Unbreakable. Is it Unbreakable? I think it's
Unbreakable.
Right, that surprised me because I didn't realise that there's three films,
It's a trilogy.
and I didn't realise because I just thought, oh, Unbreakable is just a superhero movie because it basically is, right? So it's just like, oh, it's film on its own. Then they brought out Split, which was attached to that one, and they brought out Mr. Glass, which that's the three. You need to watch them, but you need to watch all three of them. You can't talk.
And
I Like Your
them,
House.
Watch them in order.
Yeah,
Because we didn't.
I know.
We watched Unbreakable. Forgot all about it. Forgot everything that happens in Unbreakable. Everything.
I Like Your House.
And then we watched Split and didn't realise that there was any connection. And then there was M. Night Shyamalan doing an interview and he said about the next one, Mr. Glass, was coming out.
Who is that? What?
So we sat there and we watched Split again and then watched... don't do it that way because it will just confuse you more.
We were like, huh?
But yeah, if you're going to watch them, please watch them in order.
What was that film with the train? The Speedy Train. You really liked it.
I know.
Yeah, what the film?
It was, I don't know. It was an English film.
About a train.
This guy was taking his son back to his wife's house because they were going to spend Christmas there. And there was a twist to that was very unexpected, but I can't remember the name of the film.
What was the twist?
I can't say it, can I?
Yeah, you can, because we can't remember the name of the film. What was the twist?
Twist was not dead.
Oh, yeah, of course it was, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. But
Dee was as well, wasn't he?
I think he was, yeah.
And his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I can't fully remember, but
We can't remember the name of the film.
no, it was a really good film as well, which is really annoying. But yeah, we do watch a lot of films, especially ones with
We
twists.
like our films, the twisties.
And we like Christmas films.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I like Blumhouse. Because even Fantasy Island's got a twist.
Something like Fancy Island's got a few twists.
But it gets slagged off. Lots.
Yeah, and I don't think it should. I mean, they're all going, oh, yeah, because some show Fancy Island. And I didn't like the way these two acted. And
No, I don't like the woman who's the main character in it. She was in Truth or Dare as well. I don't like her. She's not a very good actress. But the film is a good film. I mean, just because I don't like the actress who's in it doesn't mean I'm going to stop watching the film. It's a really good film. I like Blumhouse because Blumhouse, most of their films have got a twist in them. Like The Gift.
most of the films are disgusting.
They're not.
Oh, well, they're horror, they're disgusting. Now, I've seen a couple of Blumhouse films.
Blumhouse?
Blumhouse. One was complete and utter pants.
Pants. The Eye was good though. Is it The Eye?
Yeah, something about an eye.
That was good.
But I think it was The Gift that was pants.
No, The Gift wasn't. The Gift was the one with the woman and the baby.
Oh, I can't remember what it was called. It was complete pants. They had 3 Blumhouse films on.
Was it the one about the cello player?
No.
No, not the cello player. Piano player. There was 2 really pants films. We watched one together with the 2 twins. That was rubbish. And then there was another one.
So that was pants as well.
And the other one was good though. That was the one that
There was a twist in the first one I saw.
I didn't watch that one. I was in the bath.
There was a twist, but I think it's because the girl in it annoyed me so much. She got right on
Yeah,
my
but the
nerves.
one about the twins wasn't good. It wasn't. It was.
I liked the fact that it had a twist, the one I watched, but by then you got so annoyed with this girl that you just wanted to take her and wring her neck.
I mean, Blumhouse was the one who done The Invisible Man.
See, the thing is, I hated that film. Kane might actually like it because of the twist. But
I like big twists.
it is a big twist, but it drove me. Man, it's the girl in it. She really got on my wick.
Annoying voice.
Not annoying voice.
Annoying face.
When you're little, when you're about
Oh, yeah, you said about the screaming, yeah.
Yeah.
How many times did you do that in?
She done that once, but all the way through, she was really annoying because she was keeping a secret. She was really irritating all the way through.
Yeah, but then again, that kid. Oh, what was that film we watched? That Christmas film with a teenage daughter.
We've watched many Christmas films, teenage daughters.
It wasn't the Christmas Chronicles. Their dad died, and the elves went to their house and cleaned up the son's room.
I know the one you know. Wasn't the Christmas Chronicles.
It wasn't the Christmas Chronicles. What was it? 48 Wishes, I think. Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get the wish again.
48 Wishes. And the daughter in that annoyed me because, like, it was Christmas. And Christmas is fun. I know that in Gremlins, they have tragedies at Christmas. They do. People die every day. Okay, they do die at Christmas, unfortunately. But it's Christmas. One day when you get to just forget everything for one day. And she was all like, and I wanted to punch her in the face. I did.
I have a question. Now, weirdly, Leanne's younger than me, but she remembers a lot of stuff that I do. Do you remember when Christmas was like a black vacuum and everything was shut for about a week? You couldn't get an electrician.
I remember when everything was shut for a week. It wasn't that long ago.
No, because there was some stuff open. This was like a void.
Ooh. Oh, that didn't feel nice.
Nothing was open. You could not get an emergency electrician.
Ow.
You couldn't. If you ran out of milk, tough.
Hurt.
You know, it was like a void. Even Boxing Day, nothing was open. And I remember one year, my mum didn't get paid until Christmas Eve, and everyone had sold out of coal, and we had a coal fire. My brother and me, and I was only little at the time, walked to Leytonstone from Camden Town.
No, she told me about it.
We went everywhere. We went to coal merchants, we went to hardware stores, we went to garages. We could not get coal for love or money. Finally, found a place selling coal. My brother went, right, I'm going to get 2 bags. I'm like, okay. And a bag of coal light. I'm like, okay. He loads it onto the pushchair. It used to be my pushchair. As I say, I was quite young. And I come home riding on the coal. It was freezing cold that night. Freezing cold. And Mum didn't ask him to go out and look for coal. He just decided to take me. Probably because at that point, my mum, it was a bit nuts, decided that she's going to put the decorations up on Christmas Eve. Not my idea of fun at all. I know, because I had to take over at some point on that. Not my idea of fun. Because my mum got quite old. I mean, yeah, she did used to do it on the 19th because it was Katie's birthday on the 19th. But when she was infirm, I went down there on Christmas Eve. I'm an idiot. My mum was peeling the vegetables. I was cleaning up the living room, putting the tree up, getting the kids in the bath. Then I had to put the dinner on. All on Christmas Eve. I'm sorry, but I will put my decorations up on the 1st. Now I go up on the 1st. Because that leaves me... Christmas Eve, I put the bird in. And I pre-cook the bird. Because I have so much in that
Both
oven.
of them.
Yeah, I have so much in that oven. That ovens weren't designed to take that much
Honestly, right, if you saw what we have, well, you will see it, because I'm told you I'm going to do a video of us preparing our dinner. And we'll see how much the oven has to take. The shelf has broken on it because we put a bird in there and it was too heavy for it. That was the first year we got it.
No, it's because the wheel was naff.
And it was the size of the bird.
I mean, this oven has been crap since the day I got it. And I actually went on Clean Easy because they had an adjustable oven rack, the shelf in there. And I had to get that just so as I had extra room in there. Because you only get one blooming rack, which is ridiculous when you do the amount of cooking I do. I mean, I'm not Gordon Ramsay or anything, but...
But now the poor shelf that broke has got electrical tape round it that's melted to it, so it's welded it back together again.
And foil.
And foil.
And just about everything else.
So it's basically welded back together again.
No plastic.
But it's working. It's not broke since.
But I did ask the garage how much I would charge to spot weld it, and they said about £10.
And why do it when you've done a makeshift?
Well, I've done a makeshift, but I don't know how long it's going to last and how good it is. I mean, at the moment it's holding.
It's been holding for a while as well. It's pretty good makeshift weld.
Yeah, I mean, my makeshift stuff.
Because that is a crap cooker.
I've hated it since the day I got it, but the thing was, our old cooker caught fire.
Yeah, I found that.
And I had insurance with NatWest. And I said, my cooker's caught fire. And they said, we'll let you have it, but you can only get it from Comet or Argos. And it's an Indesit one. I've never known insurance where they pick what oven you can have, but they did. And I couldn't have an eye level grill because the cats kept laying on it.
Probably what broke it in the first place.
And also they could get up on the grill and get on top of the cupboard. So
we don't want that.
I said no way. So I got
You're
one
stuck to it.
I got one that didn't have a grill. It's horrible. I've hated that thing since the day I got it. It's got a glass oven door that you have to polish.
Do you know what? You can actually cook toast in it, but it's so awkward.
Yeah, because the grill is the oven.
And you have to you've got like a little hood. And you have to have it open. We have cats. They will jump in the oven.
That's why we don't grill anything. If I want something grilled, I'll put it in the oven on a rack.
We have a George Foreman for that.
And toaster.
And a toaster. Because we wanted to grill stuff, we couldn't grill it in the oven, so we decided...
Grilling that is useless.
Michelle gave us the George Foreman, and now we're like, hey, we got it in that.
But I...
Thank you, Michelle.
I did say, I was going to teach you fishes how to do cheese and onion sausage roll.
We have still got some puff pastry.
The problem is, I make them, and they go. Before I can show anyone anything,
But then
they're
she's
gone.
not feeding me at the moment, so...
Now, you would probably think that these cheese and onion rolls have just got cheese and onion in them. They are cheese and onion. But did you know that when you're doing something like that, because cheese melts to nothing, you actually have to mix it with mashed potato?
I like them.
Can you actually taste that it's mashed potato?
Easy.
So I will be doing a tutorial on those at some point, but I've got to make sure that nobody is around me, and I need attack dogs and machine gun turrets. I really do, because I need armed guards, because they come in and get. It's not going to make stuffed eggs. It's next time. It's not going to make stuffed eggs. I'll get attacked. So.
Christmas. Probably Christmas Eve or the 23rd. I will do a tutorial of elf makeup. Every year, Christmas, she likes me looking like an elf. It's like a gothic elf.
And I will be doing cookies probably at some point this coming week. So I'll be doing chocolate chip.
This is when the Christmas cooking starts. There we go, Leanne.
I'll be doing chocolate chip and all butter cookies. So I'll be doing those two, and then you can sort of say what other cookies you want me to do if I'm capable of doing them.
Or what other food you want us to show you to do.
And I've got to make some mince pies because I've run out. So
tragic.
I will be making my own mince pies and Leanne, you wanted to see that one, I believe. So I'll be doing that one.
Yeah. So loads of stuff to come. Loads of food to come. We'll do some cheese and onion.
And also I will be doing how to dress the altar with the remembrance candles.
That should be on your channel. I will do you a channel soon.
And that'll be that one.
But that'll probably be after Christmas because, like I said, we've still got...
No, because it's remembrance candles for Christmas done.
No, I'm not on about that, am I? I'm on about your other channel.
Oh.
Silly cow.
But yeah, we'll be dressing the altar with the remembrance candles.
Reason being is because I've got so much on before Christmas that it will probably be after Christmas because I'm not busy. And I know that people think, oh, well, she doesn't work or anything, but I have a lot of stuff to do.
This house, I have never known a house that gets so dusty, and I am not kidding. Certain people have stayed with me and they think I'm kidding, but I have never known a house like this. I hoover that carpet in the morning. By the evening, it's full of dust.
Yeah, but that's the cat dander and everything else as well.
Yeah, but it is, isn't it? It's the dustiest house I have ever known. Even Delaware Road wasn't as dusty as this. And
there's more space for the fur the dander to go.
It takes a lot of cleaning. And I ain't kidding.
I mean, this house is tiny.
The house is tiny, but I've got a living room, dining room there that's quite big. And the bathroom's big.
Oh, yeah, the bathroom is big. I've done it. I cleaned it again. I'm really sorry that I didn't show you a video, but I was dying. Everything that I said I was going to do, I haven't done, which is really annoying, and I'm really, really sorry. I will show you the bathroom tomorrow after I've
She
hoovered
was
it.
almost dying. I had to go in there and pull her out to get her to have tea break because she put so many chemicals down the loo. It was a lethal cocktail.
After I've hoovered it, because I've got to hoover the floor because the cat litter tray's up there. And their cat tree's up there, so ignore that because they're not up there all year. I will show you when I've got to hoover the upstairs tomorrow. When I've done it, I will do a video of my room and show you what's in my room because my room is, I've got to make my bed as well because it's a mess at the moment. My room's a mess. No, my bed's a mess.
My room's a mess.
My bed's like, it needs to be
I've got the washing in my room. I've got the cases in my room.
I've got a really itchy nose. Really not annoying
I've got the box for Christmas tree in my room.
Okay. My room. I've got to make my bed. There will probably be cats on it, I warn you now. But I'll show you my bedroom. The landing. There's boxes up there, but it's hoovered and nice. The bathroom. Everything up there is organised. And I do mean everything. The cupboard. The towels are in size order. Anyway. The toilet paper is in a triangle.
It's folded to a point like that.
The toilet seat is down. And we have an air freshener up there as well. And I bought 3 more of them air fresheners and they're the nice Febreze ones. So we've got like wild berries, vanilla and vanilla. Because I love the vanilla cookie one. But Mum couldn't find the vanilla one, so she got the berries. And then I found the vanilla one, so we got
the best side floor and I've got about 4 bottles of it.
Yeah, I found it and I was like, oh, grab. And I've got like 3 bottles of it from my mum because she loves that one and I like that one too. So, yeah. But I will do a video because I've done the stairs as well and the stairs are decorated, the hallway's decorated. So I will show you all of that probably tomorrow after I've hoovered because it needs a hoover. Because like the stairs I'm doing every other day and the upstairs is getting done every day just to keep it clean and tidy. So yeah, and it's working. I get annoyed now if anything's on my floor.
Can't came out in this kitchen. She went to say no kitchen, and then the cupboard door. I went, yes, it is.
But then again, my mum went in the bathroom and said, this ain't our bathroom. She opened the cupboard door in the bathroom. She went, this really ain't our bathroom. I hoovered that out, actually. Did you notice? I hoovered out the cupboard. It's not been done, ever.
Oh,
No, it hasn't.
yeah, that's because I did it when I was it.
No, it hasn't.
He was on holiday, how would you know?
That was years ago. It's not been done for years, and I done it, and it looks immaculate. It's still a bit like... It looks very dusty in that cupboard, though, so it's not as immaculate as I want it. But it's pretty clean.
Yeah, but like I said, this house is dusty. That's when you notice it, when you're doing things like that. And
But everything is shiny. Like, we've got shiny taps. Shiny flushy on the toilet. Shiny everything. I even wiped down the doors because they were disgusting. They're not disgusting anymore.
you might have to do the doors, no matter where you are.
That door's not disgusting.
No, because I cleaned it.
Oh. The light switches, though.
That's the only bit I missed.
It's filthy. Mind you, the rope upstairs and the bathroom is filthy, and I can't get that clean.
So,
I tried.
you get in front when you use, like, soap.
Why are you saying like soap? What, do I not use soap?
No, you don't use bar soap, do you?
Oh, I can't use that. It makes my hands dry.
You put gloves on.
Yeah, I can't use bar soap. My hands go.
And get in the
Can't you do it with liquid soap?
I don't know.
I'll try it with liquid soap. We've got that. I can't use bar soap. My hands don't like it. When I used to work at Superdrug, they had the bar soap and I couldn't use it. And I was using hand sanitizer instead. It was my hand sanitizer. And they were going, I'm disgusting because I didn't wash my hands. But I did use hand sanitizer. It's the same thing as washing your hands. Isn't it? And it's antibacterial, and that's not antibacterial, it's Dove soap.
I know it looks like it was a backward 5-year-old that made that snowflake. But it is 100% recyclable.
It's 99.99999% recyclable because
Okay,
I don't know about the ribbon.
But, okay, if you use fabric ribbon, it will be 100% recyclable. But if you're interested in making something like that, let me know.
Anyway, we're going to end this video here because we've overrun an hour.
But then again, we haven't been on for a long time. You haven't seen our funny faces.
But I want to smoke.
Oh no, that's the real way, isn't it?
Yeah, so I want to have a cigarette. So we're going to end this
I
here.
want to go in there as well and sit down. Because I don't know if you know this, Fishes, you probably don't. You've probably got nice comfortable chairs in your kitchen.
This one's not bad when you got a cushion on it.
It's not so bad when you've got a cushion, but it's still bad. And we were sitting out here the other day for 7 hours.
Doing a spill. Didn't feel like it was 7 hours though, because the amount of intent we was putting into whatever it was we was doing.
We were exhausted.
It was. Poor Andy.
The thing is, Kaylee has never really put intent in a spell before. She's never really cast one before.
I'm a newbie.
And she knew that it took it out on me, but I don't think she knew how much.
I'm a newbie.
Does to cast a spell take it out of you?
Oh yeah, it does. Like you see all these people like, oh, I'm into magic. Yeah, you wouldn't be if you actually did it.
The thing was, by the time we finished, we were coughing. Our eyes were streaming because we'd had the candle and it burnt the spices that we were using. So our eyes were streaming, we were coughing.
Mixed with lemon juice.
We were coughing. We couldn't see where we were going, our eyes were streaming. We were absolutely exhausted. We could barely walk. We had to practically crawl back in the living room and we were like...
I mean, we have got another few spells to do tonight, but they're not going to be that intense. So.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
The one I want to do is pretty intense.
See? That's her fault.
I think you want to put some intent in that.
Oh, I do, but I'm just...
The thing is, you get these charmed, for instance. They look all pretty. It's done there, the power of 3, you can have this... No. And do they have something that looks as disgusting as this?
Why do you keep getting that out?
No, they don't. Because they're not real witches. Because they're not real witches. If you are a real witch, or spellcaster, or necromancer, or anything like that, doing a spell does take it out of you. It really does. I mean, Kaylee didn't realise how exhausted it makes you.
I do know.
It's the intent you put into it, and you're concentrating all your energy and putting everything you've got into that.
Yeah.
And by the time you finish that,
I want to go on bed.
you're just completely wiped out.
Like, I could imagine it if someone else, like, someone was doing it in another person's house. I want to go home. It's horrible. It is, but you know, like, if you want what it is, whatever it is you're aiming for, you've got to do it.
And you've got to put yourself, you've got to put your heart and soul into it, because otherwise
It's not going to work.
it's not going to work. And you've got to believe in it 100% as well.
Or it's not going to
Otherwise
work.
it's not going to work. So, you know, I hate these people who go, I don't believe in all that. No, I don't believe in all that. You're not going to put a spell on me. So, you know, just bear in mind that
Can you open the door?
we call it spell work, and it really is work.
Yeah. It's not like something that's easy. Who is that? Oh, it's gone red. It's not something that's easy and just happens.
Poetry and glamorous. I'm not an angel. No.
I'm
It's
not
more like-
glamorous. She's not glamorous.
I'm not glamorous. Oh my god.
And 9 times out of 10, we do it when we're not wearing makeup or anything.
And we were coughing, and we were spluttering, and noses were run. Actually, in my eye.
Awful.
Yeah, it wasn't attractive at all.
It's awful, but you know, like, if you want what it is you're aiming for, then you have to. And you can't have anything playing either. I love music. And you can't have music or
What about
anything
ritual baths?
that's gonna like sort of like take your mind off of what you're doing, so you have to be like totally 100% in what you're doing, and you can't have any music or anything, and it's just like
And ritual baths. You have to
Like
have
them.
ritual baths. Sometimes.
Yeah.
For whatever spell.
But you can have music on then,
Mm.
but you just have to bath
Unless
in
you're manifesting. And
that cherry one. Ugh. I had to have a bath in cherries and I had to eat the cherries that I was bathing in. Ugh.
At least it didn't say drink your bath water.
No, it didn't. I still had to eat cherries that were in the bath. I had a bath, I had a shower, and then I bathed. Because I wasn't going to...
Ritual baths. I mean, you've bathed in oil and honey.
Keep going.
This is. There's nothing pretty about witchcraft.
No. Especially eating cherries when you're having a bath.
And when you're coughing and spluttering.
And then you've got the bath with rose petals. That sounds nice. It's not. Go away. Go away. Go away.
No,
Away.
They stick to you.
Yeah, and then you have to have a shower to get them off. Well, they don't let them on the plug on, so you have to scoop them up, put them in the bin. Or sometimes you have to bury them, so you have to go out wet and bury them. No, I mean, sometimes yeah, you can throw them away. That's great. But sometimes you have to bury them. That's not so great.
Witchcraft. So
So, yeah, it's crap. But there you go. Anyway, we're going to end this video here because now it's an hour and 15 minutes.
So be kind and considerate. And until next time, this has been Tales.
From the toilet bowl. And we'll be back soon. I don't know when exactly.
I think we can do one tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And I will show you the house. Okay? Bye.
Bye.